Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. Now, today we are going to do the classwork of lesson 3. What we have done in the last lecture in classwork, see hard words, meanings, opposites. Right? We have done these things. Now, today we are going to do some more classwork. Okay? See, fill in the blanks. I hope you all are fine with these handwritings. Fill in the blanks. See, what you have to do in the fill in the blanks. I will give you blank in the sentence. You have to fill that blank with correct word. This is called fill in the blanks. Here number 1. One frog lived in a place called Kyoto. The other frog lived in a place called Osaka. Right? You can write Osaka in first blank and in second blank you can write Kyoto. These both are very good. It's okay. One frog lived in a place called Kyoto and the other frog lived in a place called Osaka. Number 2. Kyoto is more dash than Osaka. Kyoto is more beautiful than Osaka. Number 3. Two frogs are at top of the mountain. Two frogs are at top of the mountain. So the spellings are, in first blank there are two blanks I have given you, Kyoto and Osaka. What is the spelling of Kyoto? K-Y-O-T-O, Kyoto. Osaka, O-S-A-K-A, Osaka. Kyoto is more beautiful. What is the spelling of beautiful? See, you have to cut the spelling and then make it again. Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. It is the easy way for the spellings. Beautiful. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L. Beautiful. Top. You all know the spelling of top. T-O-P. Top. See. Who said this sentence? Number 1. First of all, listen to me. Who said this sentence? I have told you in the second lesson also. Today again I am going to tell you. Whatever the sentence is said by the person, that is called, you have to write down the name of that person. Right? It's called who said this sentence. I thought that Osaka was more beautiful than Kyoto. Who said this sentence? Kyoto. Frog. I thought that Osaka was more beautiful than Kyoto. Kyoto, frog. Number 2. I thought that Kyoto was more beautiful than Osaka. Who said this sentence? Osaka frog. Right? Osaka frog said this sentence that I thought that Kyoto was more beautiful than Osaka. I thought that Kyoto was more beautiful than Osaka. In number 1, I thought that Osaka was more beautiful than Kyoto. This sentence is said by Kyoto frog. See here, there are some true or false. True or false. You have to write down true where the sentence is right. You have to write down false where the sentence is wrong. It's easy, students, but I don't want anyone writes T or F. No, you have to write down true. TRUE, true. And when it's false, FALSE, that is the spelling of false. Number 1, the two frogs lived in Japan. The two frogs lived in Japan. Of course, it's a right sentence. So you have to write down true. The second number, the two frogs made the bottom of the mountain. Is it right, students? The two frogs. Okay, you should write down frogs. It's not frog. Frogs made at the bottom of the mountain. False, students. They were made where? At the top of the mountain, but here I have written bottom. So the sentence is false. Wrong sentence. You have to write down false. Now number 3. Kyoto looked just the same as Osaka. Of course, it's true. Kyoto looked the same as Osaka. Right? Number 4. Frogs have eyes near their head. Their eyes were near their head or on the top of the head? On the top. But so here I have written near. This sentence is wrong. What you have to write down? False. Frogs have eyes near their head. It's a wrong sentence. You have to write down false. See, students, tick the correct answer. Right? Here again I am going to tell you that there are 4 options of the question, but all 4 options are not right. Only one option is right. You have to tick only one option, whichever is right option. You have to give the heading, tick the correct answer. Number 1, the two frogs climbed the mountain. Here there is a blank under the climbed. Option A, climbed. Option B, ran. Option C, declined. And option D, jumped. Climbed up. Right? They were climbed up. वो लोग ऊपर चढ़ रहे थे ना. That is called climbed. Yes, students. So the two frogs climbed up the mountain. Right? Oh. Number 2. Who said goodbye to Kyoto and Osaka? Someone was saying bye to Osaka frog and someone was saying bye to Kyoto frog. Who said bye? Their friends? No. Their mother? No. Their brother? No, students. Their wives. See, listen. If the Kyoto frog, if we were talking about only Kyoto frog, then we will write wife only. But here we are talking about Kyoto and Osaka both. So here we will write wives. It's a plural form of wife. Getting, students? Who said goodbye to Kyoto and Osaka? Their friends? No. Their mother? No. Their brother? No, students. Their wives? Yes. Yes, their wives were saying bye. Again we are repeating, fill in the blanks. One frog lived in a place called Kyoto. The other frog lived in a place called Osaka. Kyoto is more beautiful than Osaka. Beautiful. Beautiful. Two frogs are at top of the mountain. Two frogs are at top of the mountain. Who said this sentence? I thought that Osaka was more beautiful than Kyoto. Who said this sentence? Kyoto frog. I thought that Kyoto was more beautiful than Osaka. Then, who said this sentence? Osaka frog said this sentence. I thought that Kyoto was more beautiful than Osaka. See here, true or false. There are 4 true or false. Number 1 is the two frogs lived in Japan. Absolutely true. This sentence is absolutely true. You have to write down TRUE, true. Number 2, the two frogs made the bottom of the mountain. It is wrong sentence. You have to write down false. Kyoto looked just the same as Osaka. True. The Osaka frog think that, right? Kyoto looked just the same as Osaka. True. Frogs have eyes near their head. Near their head? No, it's false. Right? On the top of their head, their eyes were on the top of their head. Here, take the correct answer. The two frogs climbed the mountain. Yes, climbed. Here, under the climb, you have to make a blank. CLIMBED, climbed, ran, declined, jumped. Climbed is the right answer. So you have to tick that answer. See, who said goodbye to Kyoto and Osaka? There are 4 options: their friend, their mother, their brother and their wives. Of course, their wives said goodbye, Kyoto and Osaka frogs. Now students, see, one thing I just want to tell you that again and again I will repeat, and I have told you before also, first letter must be in capital. At the end of the sentence, put full stop without fill. I will cut the mark when your papers will be in my hands. I will cut the marks if you have not done first letter capital, and at the end of the sentence you have to put a full stop without fill. Okay? Now one more thing, in junior and senior we have learned cursive writing, right? I just want you all have to write all the classwork in cursive writing only. Okay students, you all know because what is cursive writing and how to write this cursive, right? So you all have to write all the classwork in cursive writing only. Yes students, so for today it's enough. In next lecture I will give you some more classwork of lesson 2. Now for today, bye. Be safe at your home and have a nice day.